Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. Pick a star card and find out what's next in your destiny. And I have prepared 3 different tarot decks with the star card from the decks, and the one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. That is my kitten in the background. So we have pile number 1 with this star card. We have pile number 2 with this star card. And we have pile number 3 with this star card. Okay, this is the options for your reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So what is next in your destiny? You felt drawn to this very beautiful star card with the mermaid here. And she's drinking some love potion maybe to make herself beautiful, I don't know, but let's put her here in the corner and let's just dive into your reading to find out what is next in your destiny. And we're going to take one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to take 2 chakra cards, and we're going to start with those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared, and probably some more tarot cards along the way. And if you have missed it, I have kittens and also adult cats, and they're running around everywhere here in the apartment. So if you hear any background noises, that is what it is. Yeah, so you know. So let's see here. We got this card for you. So what is next in your destiny? We're gonna do these 4 cards and 2 chakra cards. Okay. We are prepared. So the star is all about hope and healing and rejuvenation. And actually, it's a very positive card of healing and hope, like I said, and like something new here. And you have guardian angel with vision. So what's next in your future? It's something that you already know and that you have been waiting for. Look at the 6 of Cups confirms it, because 6 of Cups is a card of something known and something that we have sweet memories about. And maybe already from a child you had visions about this destiny of yours. And with the star here also being a mermaid, somehow it makes me think of the galactic civilization Sirius. Sirius B is a water planet, or Mintaka. Even Andromeda comes up here. But this is something. It has something to do with your galactic gifts or your soul's gifts and your soul's purpose. And I love this star card because it's so colorful and magical. It's almost like a fairy tale here. Yeah, it's beautiful actually. It's beautiful here. And 6 of Cups is one of my favorite tarot cards, because it's this very sweet memories, or dear feelings that we have towards a dream or a soulmate or something along those lines. So anyways, vision here, you know exactly what this is and you've been waiting for it. It's becoming activated. Empress. And you're stepping, look how she's stepping out here. And look how she's carrying herself. A lot of feminine energy in this pile. So some of you, I hear like something with being the divine feminine, being the feminine. Doesn't have to be, you can be, I know I have a lot of male viewers as well. But so forget about that part, it resonates with you as well. But something with like, look how she's carrying herself, and look how everybody's watching, and look how focused she is. She's walking straight into the place that she was born to take. Ugh, I don't know, why did that make me cry? I felt like I wanted to cry. Yeah, you were born for this destiny. You were born for this destiny. You had visions about it already since you were a child. You were feeling it, and you know it. It's connected to galactic soul gifts, your soul purpose, and now you're stepping into it. So I mean, this is something big happening here. The Chariot. Now you have overcome your obstacles, and the black lion and the white lion, the two opposite forces within your own energies working together. Something with like, now life is working with you. Now you are balanced. He also have the water element here. And we have water here. Stars connected to Aquarius. Aquarius is an air element. The water bearer, which is funny because it's called the water bearer. The Empress is Venus energy. Yeah, Venus energy. So that's Taurus and Libra. We have 6 of Cups here. Chariot is Cancer, water. But now it's like everything is coming together. And before there was like you had a lot of obstacles to overcome. You weren't ready. You weren't prepared. Now you are ready. Now you are prepared. And now the flow of life is bringing you here. Almost like there's a wave, like a surfer. There's a wave and you're catching it. And you're just surfing on the wave. Entering the stage here. Entering the place that you were born to take in your life. Oh, I see. Every time I say it, I feel like I want to cry. Yeah, this is something very, very deep for you. We have 2 of Pentacles, making me think that you could be a little bit busy going forward. There's going to be a lot of surprises coming with this destiny that you're stepping into. So you're going to be pretty busy. We have 2 cards here that talks about balancing. So this once again makes me think like, now you are ready, now you are balanced, now now this can happen. But I think 2 of Pentacles is more about, yeah, you're going to be busy because there's going to be a lot of growth with the Empress, a lot of success with the Chariot, and a lot of love with the 6 of Cups. We have emotions. And we have, look at that, positive energy. Yeah, I mean, you are with emotions here. You are ready. Yeah, you are ready. And everything has come to place now. We have 13 here. 13 is death in tarot. And 15 is the devil. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that has some significance. Death and devil. Yeah, once again, it talks about you being ready. You are ready now for this destiny. And there's a flow, very strong cosmic flow of positive energy. I keep seeing this wave, this surf wave that carries you. You're just on it and it's just like, you go with it and it's just going to carry you. And once again, look how you are carrying yourself here. Look how straight your back is. Look how graceful you're holding your hand. It's like you're just like a I don't know, cosmic being, just I don't know, floating, floating, and it comes so easy for you because this is what you were born to do. This is what was born to happen. It's your rightful place in your own life, but also in the world. We have a door. What might you unlock? Yeah, big door opening for you. Very big door. Yeah, look at these big keys here. Yeah, this is a very massive door. And I think you're going to be a little bit surprised because I think like something is going to take off. And it's just going to, because it's in your destiny. You know, when we're trying to get something that's not according to our dharma, our destiny, even our karma, it's not going to happen. And if it happens, it's going to be with a lot of struggles. And even then, maybe we might not reach the success that we want. But this is your destiny. This is your dharma. This is even in your good karma. So everything is working in your favor. Everything is working in your favor. And I keep feeling like it's going to be so much bigger with the Empress, you know, growth, and with the Chariot, success, growth, abundance, victory, and like a continuation of growth. And with the Six of Cups, so much love here. Yeah, so much love here. Even with the vision here with the Guardian Angel gives me this magical purpose, like a magical purpose that you have. We have crown games, right use of power. Yeah, you will be crowned. You will be crowned. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of authority and you're going to have a lot of power. But right use of power with the Empress here. You're ready to step in this. Maybe before you weren't ready to have this much power. But now you're going to be ready to have that much power. We even have an 8 here. Makes me think of 8th house. Makes me think of Scorpio. And death is also connected to Scorpio and the 8th house. I said 13 here. It's a death card. And you come from the shadows. You come from the darkness. You have ascended now into your right energy. And now you are ready. You're ready for this power. You're ready to be crowned. You're ready for the success. You're ready to step into this role. Into the unknown. Yeah, I do think, even though we have a number 7, if you listen to my readings, you know that's my favorite number, or one of my favorite numbers. Every time I see number 7, I feel like the biggest confirmation from the angels that I am on the right path, following my soul's purpose, my blueprint. Very strong confirmation where we see a number 7, into the unknown. This is like, it's going to be bigger than you think. It is like you knew you had a vision, you knew, you sensed, you felt, you knew since you were a child that this was meant for you. But I think you're going to be surprised by how quickly your life is going to change. Yeah, but this is really, life is going to change very, very quickly. This is a little bit of a Cinderella story or an overnight success here. Overnight recognition. People are talking about you here, even. Positive expectations. Positive expectation. Look at you. This is you. This is you. The lonely nights. I'm having a bit of a purge, so I feel like every time I become touched, it's like my heart opens up and I just want to cry. And this is just how it is in my reading. So if you're not used to it, I'm sorry. But this is you in the darkness. You are praying. Your hands are out. You are surrendering. You're asking for guidance, you're asking for help, you've done like all the right things. This is really the devotee here, the sage, the devotee. You've been so devoted to this vision, to this feeling, to this calling, to this yearning. You had positive expectations, but it's still, even if you had positive expectations, it's still gonna be a little bit of a shock, because it's gonna be a life change here. Yeah, it's gonna be like massive life change, and maybe even people around you are gonna be a little bit shocked, because you're stepping into this new it's a complete new you, but it's the true you. A complete new you, but the true you. Look at the 7 of Wands. Yeah, it was a struggle. You struggled long and hard and lonely. I see you lonely here in the dark, you are full of light, but surrounded by so much darkness. Maybe you had so much darkness in your life and so many obstacles, but you still had your wings here, and your hands are out, and you're praying, you're devoted to your path, you're yearning, you're calling. And once again here with 7 of Wands, so many obstacles, but you didn't give up. Yeah, you did. You always believed in yourself. You didn't give up. We have 4 of Pentacles here. You really wanted this. I mean, there's a very strong calling in you, and maybe some people didn't understand it. Maybe some people saying, oh, that's your ego wanting this, because look how he's scratching the table here. That's your ego wanting this, but this is not, we put it over the 6 of Cups, it's not your ego. This is just this deep yearning, this deep spiritual yearning after something that is meant for you. And no matter what somebody told you, you're like, I know this. I know this. I had visions about this. I feel this. I know that I'm meant to step into this path to make this happen. So it's we got the Death card, talking about the Death card so many times. Yeah. there are of course, there are also shadow things within yourself that you needed to face, connected to this yearning and calling. But look at the death here. Beautiful death card, complete freedom. So this is what's also happening, you are really letting go of the last things that is holding you. The last fears here with the Four of Pentacles also scratching the table like this. Seven of Wands, letting go of the last oppressors, the last forces working against you, whatever that is, and reaching the top here, reaching your success here. Yeah. That's it. 4 4. It says now it says 1444. So 444. Angels are confirming this message for you, pile number 1. And this was your message. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So what is next in your destiny? You felt drawn to the star card. Yeah, the star card. All the cards are star cards, but this star card. So let's put it here in the corner and let's just dive into your reading. We're going to take one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to take 2 chakra cards, and we're going to start with those messages. And then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared, and probably some more tarot cards as well. There's a lot of noise from outside, and also I have kittens if you have missed it, and 2 adult cats, and everything is moving. So if you hear background noises, you know what it is. I think it's gonna be fine because I have a pretty good microphone. So let's see here. We got one of these cards. What is next in your destiny? Pile number 2. What is next? What is next in pile number 2's destiny? That's the one. Let's do these 4 cards. Okay, let's do 2 chakra cards. That's good. So the star is all about hope and rejuvenation and something new. It's a very high vibrational positive card, actually. It comes with this, rising as a star, rising like a star. It is Aquarian energy in astrology. We have Saint Bernadette with speak your truth. Speak your truth. Why did I hear you're gonna be heard? And so you will be heard. So you will be heard, and so you will be seen. And I said, the star card is connected to Aquarius, and Aquarius is connected to the 11th house, and also Saturn and Uranus is the ruling planets, but the 11th house, and this is all about aspirations and following your true gifts, like doing something unique, doing something very unique and something very authentic for yourself. But the 11th house also is like reaching out to a lot of people, making a lot of money, because the 11th house is also the house of gains. And it's actually the house of hopes, wishes, and dreams. So something with you will be seen, you will be heard. And look how she's opening her arms here. And like, like she's saying something. And even how you are standing out here, because everything is dark on this card, but the star is standing out. And I think the star is you. So you're standing out with your uniqueness, and you are sharing your gift here in some way. And so you will be heard, and so you will be seen. This is interesting because we have the Empress in reverse. Okay, so you have been this I heard it's an inner revolution. That's what I heard, actually. It's an inner revolution. The Empress is connected to Venus, and Venus loves external things. It loves external beauty. It's connected to Taurus, the second house. It loves material wealth, and it's. I wouldn't say it's a shallow, because Venus is beautiful, you know, and external beauty is wonderful, you know, enjoying nature and the flowers and good food, and you know, even enjoying abundance, material wealth and abundance and harmony and balance. But somehow with the Empress in reverse, you know, first I felt like, oh, this is not good. But then I heard it's an inner revolution. That is what's happening. Maybe you've been very focused on the external. But this is like, look how you're going inwards with the Empress in reverse here, and then rising up as the true unique star as you are. So this is like finding deeper truths within you and then shining them out into the world, speaking your truth. I don't know who Saint Bernadette is, but I think you should check it out. I think somehow it feels like she's connected to some monastery or church in Europe. And somehow it feels like you have a connection to this saint and to that country which she was a saint in. Yeah. So I don't know, like I'm getting like Portugal, France, Spain, Italy, you know. And there's something with you, you have some connection to that country. So maybe check that out. So it's an inner revolution. We have 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is all about service. It's about generosity and it's about service. And we have a saint here. And what do saints do? You know, they don't owe anything almost. They just preach and share their love and speak the truth. And saints, you know, many times they have this very deep connection with God, the creator, or they have some visions, you know, and they're sharing this, they're sharing the truth here. So something is going to happen with you here, pile number 2. Some type of inner revolution where you will get very deep spiritual insights and a deeper connection with yourself. And from that place, with the 6 of Pentacles, you're gonna want to share this in some way with the world. It's like you're finding your destiny. Yeah, what's next in your destiny? You finding your destiny. So maybe you don't even know what your destiny is, but now it's like you're finding it. The Empress in reverse can also kind of talk about like blockages that you had in your divine feminine energy. And even if you're a man listening to this reading, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So the blockage in the divine feminine energy is when we don't have faith, when we don't have trust, when we don't have patience, when we are not psychic, intuitively connected in this peaceful way. It's like, you know, when our empathic abilities are not balanced as well. The Empress in reverse can also show that you had some really big blockages when it came to abundance. So all these things are becoming balanced at the same time. It's an inner revolution. For my female viewers, but also for my male viewers, because you know you're a female or you're a male this lifetime, but you know you have been a male and a female different lifetimes. You know, we have all been males and all been females. And in our soul's energy, there is no gender, you know. So I see them talking about something about healing some feminine, when you were female lifetime. And there's some blockage there, inner revolution. You're healing something that happened when you had past lifetimes as a female, like something and it's very painful. It's like sour. Like, you know, I have acid reflux. It's like almost like it's acid reflux. I feel it like maybe you have difficulties with acid reflux or digestion problems, and somehow it feels like this is connected to that. Something with your tummy and your roots and you being a female in past lifetimes. So they're showing me how that's being healed as well. It's all connected here. We have King. Whoop. Okay. Kitten just made a big jump from the cat tree. So we have King of Swords. And we have 5 of Cups. I actually think the 5 of Cups came before. I like to keep them. I like to take the cards in order. Yeah, because it's meant to be like that. So 5 of Cups here. Yeah. What is not healed will now be healed. With the King of Swords here. Yeah, really, this is clarity. Once again, inner revolution. what's next in your destiny to heal the feminine wound and the blockages connected to abundance and manifestation, but also self-love, nurturing, faith, trust, patience, stillness, the ability to just be still. And it's like you're going down and then you come up. Yeah, I feel like you go down deep, because we have the Empress in, and then you go out. So you go in, even the tree upside down here with the Empress, see? You go in, and then you shoot up, you come up as a star. Woo! You're like, woohoo, here I am. Ready to share this insights with the King of Swords, this truth, this thing that I have unlocked within myself. And I think for many of you, this is really like finding out what your destiny actually is. And you have something to share. So look at that, service. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles is the card of service. It is the card of generosity. So yeah, this is what you're going to do. What's next in your destiny? You finding out what your destiny is by healing, like the thing that we talked about here. And we have reality here as well. Service and reality. Reality will shift. Reality will be... This can be a little bit of a process, pile number 2. I think this is going to be pretty... I don't want to say intense, because it's almost like it's something else. It is intense, but it's more... We need another word. Like, yeah, I'm saying intense, but it's like almost like some other word for that. Metamorphosis, like a death and a rebirth. Well, death and a rebirth is pretty intense. Yeah, I want to do another card here. The Emperor. Look at that. The Empress and the Emperor. How cool isn't that? And the trees. Look at the trees here. That's so cool. Yeah. The crowns are touching each other. Wow. And we have the sun and we have the moon. Look how you're becoming balanced. Yeah, this is like, I can't put words into what's going to happen here. It seems to be something, I can't find the words. I feel what's going to happen, but I think it's so mystical, magical, high. It's so high in its energy, in its alchemizing form, that we can't talk. The words are not enough to describe what's going to happen here. So we can only try to describe it, even if it's hard. But so I keep seeing like you go in and you heal this. And I keep seeing like this, what is it called? Like a channel, like a vein. Yeah, I have veins on my hands. Like I see this vein, and it's like the feminine vein. And I see it like filled with this sour, acid refluxy, very sour energy. And that I see that being cleansed out. And I see light coming through that vein. And I see like something with your divine feminine energy being cleansed, clear, and activated. And the Emperor here is also grounding that. They're helping each other here. If you have a twin flame, this is something happening with you and your twin. Because, we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine here now. It doesn't have to be. It can be parts of yourself, I think for most of us, it's part of ourself. The sun and the moon within you. But it's helping, When this being activated, cleansed, and cleared, the thing that we can't talk about, but we kind of can talk about, it's also going to balance the masculine here. And it all just becomes very, very beautiful. I think, very profound. There is something profound happening with you, pile number 2. Something very, very profound. Yeah, I think that's what we can say. This is something very profound. We have household spirits. How can you cultivate friendships? How can you cultivate a friendship with the unseen? Your psychic gifts is going to take off. yeah, this is it, you know, divine feminine energy. This is very connected to our psychic gifts, because the divine feminine within us, the divine masculine within us, is the one that takes action, that protects, that is strong. Also, you know, the divine masculine also soft and loving like Christ, you know. But the divine feminine is more this quiet stillness, this listening, this nurturing energy that can commune and communicate with spirits, like with all type of beings in the unseen. And I do feel like now you're going to be able to transcend reality, transcend this reality, and really start to channel and experience deeper truths. And this with the King of Swords here. Here we have the masculine energy. Here you take action to speak your truth into the world. There's something that's going to be, maybe you're going to write a book. Maybe you're going to paint something. Maybe you're going to sit on YouTube and talk. Maybe you're just going to sit somewhere on a bench and just speak to people. I don't know what, but it's something, it's going to want to come out of you. You're also going to talk a lot. It almost feels like you're going to fall into the stages of where you're just like communicating with spirit and downloading like a lot of information. I see some of you writing a book about something. You know, the Course in Miracles. The Course in Miracles. She channeled it. Ask and it's given. They so many channel books, like something with channeling something that's gonna be very helpful, because there's so many souls around the world waking up, and we all need help. So it's like you're giving something here. Channeling something. You're gonna have a lot of new friends as well on the spirit realm, because you're gonna be able to really transcend reality and be in touch with, you know, other realms, you know. So you're gonna have like nice spirits following you around, and maybe they've always been there, but you haven't seen them before. We have a horned cactus with resourcefulness. Okay. We have ride the wave. Yeah, I mean, pile number 1 was so nice. It was so nice. And I have to say, I want you to watch it. Many times, you know, or sometimes I say you don't even have to watch it, but I would say watch it, because it was so powerful. And I do feel like it goes together seamlessly. Pile number 1 and pile number 2, the energy goes together seamlessly. And I think you should watch it, because I also talked about riding the wave. So that was very, very powerful. So yeah, do that. Watch pile number 1. Happily ever after. Happily ever after. So this inward revolution is going to open you up to a whole new magical reality. I feel like, you look at the horned cactus, is the only card which is like sticky. Yeah, what's it called? Sticky, spiky. Yeah, spiky. Resourcefulness. And spiky, and it's underneath the 5 of Cups here, showing the things that you're gonna get rid of, some spiky energy and some very difficult thing that it's like something that you had very hard time healing with the 5 of Cups. You're gonna finally be able to release that pain and that hurt and that cord. Even King of Swords, Archangel Michael, is just like, yeah, you're gonna be ready to let that go and completely heal that. And that spiky energy here has also something to do with your masculine energy, something with taking back your power. So you will also take, yeah, this is what I said, it's affecting your divine feminine energy, but with healing that, you're also healing the divine masculine within you. And if you have a counterpart, a divine masculine counterpart, even them. Or the other way around. You're healing the divine feminine by healing yourself. So you're taking your power back here. Let's do one last card, just like this. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, freedom. 9 of Pentacles, also one of my favorite cards. Yeah, this is freedom. This is independence. This is luxury and abundance, and have, you know, you have so much stability and freedom and independence and financial flow that you can just ride the good wave of your life and live happy ever after. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Pile number 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, part 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So what's next in your destiny? And you felt drawn to this star card. And isn't it beautiful here? Something is connecting. So let's put it here in the corner. And I also just want to say, if you have missed, I have kittens and I have adult cats, and they're all running around in the apartment. So if you hear any background noises, you know what it is. So let's just dive into your reading. We're going to do one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to take 2 chakra cards, and we're going to start with reading those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared, and probably some more tarot cards. Let me take a breath. Okay. So what is next in your destiny? Wow, that came out fast. Okay. Let's see. Do a couple of tarot cards. What's next? These cards are coming out so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a lot of cards. Okay, maybe there's a lot going on here. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do 2 chakra cards. So what's next in pile number 3's destiny? That's it. Heaven is watching over you, guardian angel. This is your guardian angel that has been with you since you were a little child. Heaven is watching over you. Okay, let's see what this means. We have 5 of Pentacles. Look at this. They're doing almost the same with their hands here. Something is connecting here. This is interesting because 5 of Pentacles is a card of loss and difficulties in finances, in relationships, in career. Could even signify a divorce actually, but some loss and some difficulty. We have Page of Wands. Wow, look at this fire coming in here. A new beginning with the Page of Wands, a new adventure with the Page of Wands. Maybe this is going to be solved. Heaven is watching over you. Your guardian angel is solving something that you need on a very basic level. There's a little white rabbit here. Yeah, I just saw it. Look at that. There's hope. The star is a card of hope, you know. So we can't even talk about your destiny almost like it's like something else needs to be solved. Like it seems like it needs to be solved immediately. And this has something to do, probably your destiny maybe is going to show here as well. But what's next in your destiny is to solve something on a very basic level. And it's important. It doesn't mean it's not important. You know, we need food. We need stable relationships. Very important. Very, you know, I know myself, if there's something going on in my relationship, you know, nothing else feels good. So, or if my finances is not good, it causes a lot of worry. So this has something to do with solving something for you. And this is your guardian angel is coming here with a very clear message. Look at the connection here. This is you and the connection that you have. I'm watching you. You have the star. Stars are in the heaven. So this is really your guardian angel coming through here saying, we're going to fix this for you. This is going to be a new beginning for you. Even a new adventure here when it comes to something that has really not worked out for you. It could be a relationship connection. It could be career. It could be finances. It could be something that you lost that created a lot of pain for you. We have 2 of Pentacles. Yes, this is going to be balanced now, they say. We are going to help you with this. We are going to help you with this. Let's see here. Okay. Let's get things straight. Yeah, we're going to get things straight for you. Everything has been like upside down. Now we're going to get it balanced. Now we're going to get it straight. And this will be the beginning of something new for you. This is important. 8 of Swords. Yeah, you've been so stuck in this. It wasn't solving here. Your relationship, your financial situation, your health even. 5 of Pentacles can also symbolize bad health. And you felt really so stuck with the 8 of Swords. Look at this, Page of Wands and Knight of Wands, both coming with fire here. So this is an urgency, maybe even an emergency, because the guardian angel comes in when there is an emergency. They are watching over us. So there's an urgency or an emergency here to fix this for you. And this is a confirmation, and they're like, yes, we can see this is happening. We are on it. We are on a judgment. Yeah, this is great. This is the rebirth from that situation, that big change, and comfortable also with the judgment here. It's a comfortable, it's an expecting transformation. You know, when we get the Tower, it's unexpected. But when we get judgment, this is good. This is like you are waiting for this to happen. You're waiting with the 2 of Pentacles for this to become balanced. You're waiting for the help. And help is coming here. This is priority number 1 is to fix this for you. This is, I keep hearing, it's almost like an urgency or an emergency to help you with this. This is also why we have Page of Wands and Knight of Wands coming in with a lot of fire here. With a lot of movement, with a lot of action here to make this happen for you. The Star. This is a message. This is also a message of hope for you, pile number 1. Look at that. Fortune. Wow. You go from this misery here almost, you know, that you were stuck in with the 8 of Swords to this fortune, this fortunate blessing. But this is a fortune here. And we also have integrity. With fortune and integrity, I do feel like they are going to remove the blockages for you. What's next in your destiny? Your blockages being removed by divine intervention, by your guardian angel to help you out of a suffering, to help you out of a difficult situation where you were stuck in. Once again, relationship, finances, maybe your home, maybe your living situation, maybe your health. Something along those lines. Think root chakra. Root chakra issues. We have a stolen child. What love can you offer the child you once were? Oh, they love you so much. Your guardian angels love you so much. Their love for you is immense. What did you lose here? Yeah, I mean, they really want you to have the things that you didn't have as a child. It seems like you're healing some deep root chakra wound as well with judgment here. Yeah, and the Star is also the Star of healing, and maybe that's unlocking some fortune for you. Maybe this is unlocking some fortune for you. Maybe you never thought you could become rich. Maybe that's gonna be the surprise here, that you're gonna be rich all of a sudden. You're gonna accumulate immense wealth all of a sudden. Integrity, it just feels like blockages being removed. I don't know why, because it's not really a card of blockages being removed. I don't know who this god is. Do you know? Maybe he has something to do with it. My Indian viewers, Hindu viewers, if you know. Yeah, I should study the Hindu gods and goddesses one day. And so I can incorporate it in my reading also, because they have wonderful energies. We have Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Wow, this is really divine intervention. But it is divine intervention. It is love from your guardian angel and your guides. But it's also something bigger going on here in your destiny. And it is that you're healing root issues. Stolen child, that stems from your childhood. What love can you offer the child that you once were? What was taken from you as a child, or what was withheld from you as a child? Maybe it was safety, security, love, maybe even. something is like telling me it's going to be a little bit of a domino effect here, where there's an urgency, emergency to solve something, and then it's going to be boop, 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 and you're going to heal and change so much in your life and overcome so many stubborn obstacles. Because the integrity keep feeling like you're overcoming this stubborn blockages and obstacles, and finally unlocking your good karma and abundance here with fortune, and maybe even accumulating some wealth. Yeah, magician's sword. Maybe even accumulating some wealth, confidence in your magic. This is like you go really from lack and maybe bad health and maybe struggling in your relationship to the complete opposite. But I do see it's a journey. What's next in your destiny, step by step. This is not going to happen. This is sorry to say, because I know you don't like it, because I think, many times your life has gone so slow. Like, why is this so slow? But I do feel, even if we have Knight of Wands and Page of Wands, this is the emergency. That's going to happen pretty quickly to solve something. But the domino effect is going to be, even if dominoes falls pretty quickly, it feels like it's going to be something with the next 5 years. It's going to be a progression here, where you're going from one place which feels heavy, and it feels heavy, maybe even, like I said, bad health, bad finances and things like that, and it becomes better and better. Look at the sun. Do you see that? That is a very strong confirmation. Look how this magician's sword is being lit up. For some of you with fortune, there could even be a miracle. So could happen faster. There could be a miracle happening as well. Wow. Yeah, that was a confirmation for some of you. Yeah, maybe that's a more accurate message, actually, that there's going to be some magic coming in here with the sun. It disappeared. Did you see? And now it's cloudy. Wow, it was like the angels came in and just smiled and and then this whole card just lit up and just said, maybe I'm not reading it right. Maybe this is going to go so much faster, because we do have fire here. Oh, hang in there, pile number 3. There seems to be very fun things happening on your path ahead. Yeah, and I do feel this. In this pile number 3, I feel like many of you are just like so tired of just like, promises, and it's been so slow and so much struggling. And I think you really have root chakra. This is your big thing, root chakra blockages and difficulties, and I'm sorry for that. It's really not fun. Yeah, it's really not fun. So let's see here. Home, healing your roots with home and visualization. And this is a beautiful card because it's so blue and it has so much water here with visualization. I think you're gonna really like release. I have to censor her butt because YouTube rules, any nakedness in the cards, and they're gonna put their reading as an 18+ reading, which means it won't reach out to as much people. So that's just a reason. But yeah, home visualization. I really think you're gonna be freed from big blockages here, and it's gonna create flow and magic in your life. Yeah. This is what's happening. They keep pointing to something that's an emergency. There's a big priority to fix one major thing in your life. The biggest thing that's causing you stress is like, this we do first. I feel this we do first. Okay, let's see what we got here. Whoop. Okay, we got 1 card. We have 2 cards, and we have 3 cards. Okay, let's see what we got. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords quickly. Knight of Wands. Yeah, something is coming in quickly here to solve for you. So once again, something is going to happen very quickly. You don't have to wait for that. And I'm not sure of the message here, actually, if I got it right, because it said it's going to take 5 years. But then the light come in and I changed my mind. I think this is going to go faster, actually. Much faster. I think that the energy that I tapped into was your frustration. And just like, it's going so... It's like this heavy. It's going so slow. It's just like... I just see like the horse cart, what's it called, like just like a wheel is turning so slow, and it's almost like going through mud, and it's getting stuck. And they're showing me, you know, a horse and the cart. What is it called? You know, the horse is a horse and a carriage. A horse and the carriage, but like a farmer's carriage. I don't know what it's called. Tell me in the comment section. And I just see you like you had to work so hard in your lifetimes, and this is karmic, pile number 3. It doesn't make it feel better. I know, you know, who cares if it's karmic? It's still, the problem is still there. But I do see it's karmic. Like you had lifetimes in poverty, and you had to work, you know, from morning to evening, and still you didn't have any money, and you have problems with your crops and your lands, and there was no water, and you had so many children, and you had an annoying wife maybe, or a husband that drank, or you have so much karma like this, and a mother that hit you, and you know, yeah, I really see that you have like very, you know, root chakra karma. And what you need to know is like there's a chunk here. I feel like you are releasing it here. What was stolen from you, the stolen child, what was stolen from you will now be given back to you. So this is like you're releasing this. And this is also, you know, I was surprised, like how did we get such a fortune? We have fortune here. We even have number 5 here, which is the 5th house. And I don't think they thought about it when they put the number here. And the 5th house, you know, is the house of fortune. They probably did. It's the house of fortune. It's the house of winning the lottery. It's the house of joy and pleasure. And I feel like you didn't have anything of that almost, you know. It's been scarce with that. And now it's all coming in here because there's a big blockage being released here with a home here, your roots, your karma, and it's just like purging that out so some magic can come into your life. Knight of Swords seems like it's going to happen quickly with the devil here. Once again showing this is really gooey, sticky, annoying, frustrating things that you have been working here, and it's been affecting you mentally, physically, emotionally way too long. It's like you've been dragging this like a prison. You know, with 8 of Swords, like you've been dragging this energy, and it's just like, why can't I get out of it? And once again, they're showing like, so this is like your past life heaviness, because I feel it like a heaviness. That's the main dominant feeling here. Just like this heavy, I just want to lay down. And just like, I can't, it's like, just like, I can't work this hard anymore and not get anything back. That's the feeling here. Look, I mean, this is wonderful. Ace of Swords, breakthrough. Pile number 3. There is a breakthrough here. Ace of Swords. The Magician's Swords is pointing upwards. The Ace of Swords is pointing downwards, showing how the blockages is being cleared from above to below, completely through you. And there's going to be a complete shift in your luck, in your destiny. And I really feel like you're going to release this heaviness with visualization here and all the water here. It's like finally things are going to flow for you. Finally there's connection for you, and there's like, you know, maybe you had a relationship karma and only bad relationships and only bad things happening for you. Why do I feel angry here? Yeah, maybe some of you are angry with God, with the creator, with the universe, and saying like, what is this shit? You know, what is this? You know, and it's completely understandable actually, because you really went through some heavy things, you know. And once again, you've been carrying this lifetime from lifetime to lifetime. It's all building up here. It's all being released here. And this is what's happening next. Once again, priority number 1 is to fix this one emergency here. Yeah, and I think everything is going to follow pretty quickly afterwards. But keep feeling like 5 years. Yeah, you just take how it resonates for you. Or just wait and see. Yeah, wait and see. That's the best way to know. Yeah, wait and see what happens. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.